I don't know how the White House continues to sell the American people two stories. And when you have 70% of the people, when you look at the polling, said if they would have known about the laptop before the prior election, it would have altered their opinion, their viewpoint of how they voted.
Don't you think those districts where they have 18, the Republicans are in those 18 states that voted for Joe Biden, they're scared to vote for an impeachment because they're scared they'll lose votes and they won't have a job. But don't you think if they do this inquiry, which we all are supportive of, and if they find enough evidence, don't you think the voters are smart enough in those districts to say, you know what, we did vote for Biden, but this looks really bad?
And absolutely, if they have the stuff. The Republicans at this point don't have, they've got a lot of ledgers and spreadsheets, but they have not connected the dots. They've connected the dots, the Department of Justice did, on Hunter, but they have not shown where Joe Biden, did anything illegally. Now, here's the other breaking news, and that is the Republicans are threatening contempt of Congress if Hunter does not show up for a closed-door deposition. Ultimately, on this show, we've been calling for Hunter to go and sit in a chair on Capitol Hill in front of the TV cameras for the last year. Now, Hunter's lawyer, Abby Lowell, says he will do that. But Comer and Jim Jordan will say, no, it's not negotiable. He's got to be in private. According to Hunter Biden's team, they don't want to do it because of leaks.
The problem, Steve, is that you're talking about a criminal prosecution. And impeachment is not a criminal prosecution. It's a political procedure. So you don't have to find a conviction of a crime to get an impeachment. Now, the courts can do whatever they may.
We're not at that stage yet.
What I'm saying is that everyone keeps saying, where are the goods for a law that was breaking?
Right.
The bottom line is it was unethical what happened. And that is enough for impeachment.
Right. And there is so much around. You don't have the exact deposits, but you have these shell companies where money is moving through. If they could start getting more transparency from the people and the requests answered from archives on down, they'll be able to put those pieces together, if they'll be able to put together. Right now, you have a lot of money flowing in and out of the Biden family, and you have to wonder where that money is and why he only needs to pay $1.4 million in taxes. Judging by the money that was moving through Hunter Biden, it should be off the charts much higher than that. That's probably 1% of what he owes.
Well, that was only 4 years.
Yeah.
Lawrence, you're absolutely right. It's not a criminal activity. And impeachment is a political finding, ultimately. And if they decide if they don't have the stuff, but they decide to try to impeach him anyway, that could be trouble for those 18 Republicans.
All right.